TJ Perenara, in his last season with the All Blacks, the privilege of leading Kamati.
Bring the water to the hill.
Plenty of passion, as always, in the All Black haka, which looked down on Sky Stadium. Angus Gardner, who refereed the last time these two teams met, World Cup semi-final. He's the referee tonight. Nick Berry, Andre Piatti, and Brett Cronin completing tonight's refereeing team here at Sky Stadium. The Pumas coming off a big win over Uruguay in their last match and sharing a series against the French in Argentina. And yes, this ground has not been a happy hunting ground for the All Blacks over their last 6 matches.
Okay, so I'll be on the countdown.
And that memorable night in Christchurch just 2 years ago.
Good to go. Okay.
Countdown is on, and the two teams enter the Rugby Championship in 2024 as Carreras makes the kickoff. Waiting for it is Mark Talia, and he got his pass away to the skipper tonight, Adi Savia, and it's there for Perenara to make a left-footed clearing kick. Stays in field and is fielded by Malia. Gets it away to the hard-charging Santiago Carreras. Bertranu, Argentina, in the hands of Molina. Now a change of direction, and looking good here on this far side as the beaten up right forward. Gonzalez charging towards the 22. Good start here by the Pumas. Bertranu slings it away for Carreras, looking to work it through midfield through Pablo Matera. Bertranu goes again. Now Carreras taking on the line. Beautiful offload, and the All Blacks just get in the way. The last pass. Yes. And what a start by the Pumas.
Oh, what a start. And it started with a really nice deep kick. Perenara couldn't find touch, and then they got into their work. Argentina created the line break and very nearly opened the All Blacks up early doors. It was Bowden Barrett that got in the way of that final pass, but they're not out of the woods yet, the All Blacks.
The All Blacks implying a very big rush defence, and the Argentinians are certainly up for it as well. And they've got the line-out feed.
So, Ruiz
Thank you. Okay. Here we go.
will throw to this line-out. They're only 6 metres short of the All Black line. All Blacks don't challenge, taken by Gonzalez. A nice blindside move. Takes them inside that 5-metre line. Here's Gonzalez again. But the All Blacks have pushed him into touch. And they survive for the moment.
On the mark. Okay, push back. Step back to Argentina.
Early pressure on the All Black line-out. Cody Taylor to throw.
2 metres. Step out. Guys, off the mark, please. Step across. Come up. All Blacks, come up. Yep, thank you.
They go to Darry. Claims his first line out. Perenara works it off for Savia.
Blue early.
And offside against Argentina. And some early relief here for the All Blacks, who have been under pressure.
Well, they'll be thankful for that relief as well. It was nice execution, really good for Sam Darry to start so well. Good clean line out taken to the midfield. Adi Savia is always going to make the advantage line, and from there, referee Angus Garner had decided that, as you can see, Argentina had jumped the gun, which they had done, just outside the 15, and a relieving penalty gets them out of jail big time.
Lomax at the back of the line-out. This time it's Darry again. And the All Blacks settling it all down. Taylor at the back. Perenara swings away to the blind side. Taylor held on to it. Now, ball fed away for Lomax. Perenara. Malia coming forward. Early jump by Sevu Reece. But Argentina back in possession. Look good with the ball in hand so far. Thumping good run by Matera.
Okay, hold.
Back now for Carrera. Steps outside the 22.
Well done.
And waiting back is McKenzie for Bowden Barrett.
Okay, retreat, Black.
Looking to find some grass and does so. Now the counter-attack coming here. Ball worked away for Moroney, the veteran right winger. Bertranu away for Matera. Ball's loose and snapped up. Leonard Brown flies it over on. Very skillful stuff there from Moroney. He's got a chance here. Moroney! They'll run him down. Only 7 or 8 metres away though. And the All Blacks have walked over it and gained the penalty as well.
Leave it.
Well, a big chance there for the Pumas.
It certainly was.
No, let me
Favourable
explain.
bounce and then the opportune speculative kick ahead.
Before the tackle happened, and then
Matthias Moroney found himself in all sorts of space. The All Blacks were scrambling back. Damien McKenzie did a really good job defensively just to buy a time to enable Geordie Barrett, I believe it was, to come across and help him defend the Moroney break. But man, that was a very near thing. Argentina showing the ability, if you kick to them, they will counter-attack.
We saw this multiple times in their tests against France. They're just willing to try everything, but it's the nous from Moroney just to put that boot to ball and then pouncing on it, but as you can see, just off their feet. Great start.
Taylor throws. Black out of this time. Away it goes for Papali'i. Hands it on for Savia. Waiting for it just out from the 22. Good contest for the ball. And it falls into the arms of Gonzalez. Now Bertranu. Argentina showing that they're keen to move the ball through the hand. And he's got a call from the sideline here, has Angus Gardner. And the All Blacks get their 3rd penalty in the first 6.5 minutes of the game.
Number 3, high tackle.
Well, they've gone. That's obviously a call that's come from TMO Brett Cronin.
Okay.
The game and well and truly moved on. This is basically from where TJ Perenara kicked the ball. And they've got Eduardo Bello for a high shot, which has been picked up by the TMO.
Well, here it is here, Justin, and the directive has come as well from World Rugby for the Rugby Championship that the TMO has more license to come in for anything that they see, not like we've seen in Super Rugby this year.
Taken down by Bailly. All Blacks with their first real attacking opportunity in this game.
Step back, 2.
Taylor takes it inside the 22.
Advantage from the side.
Making good progress here and a penalty advantage to boot. Now Taylor releases for Perenara. Lovely pass away for Bowden Barrett. Now McKenzie puts the foot down, frees it up to Reece, fires it back in field, and has been knocked back by an Argentinian player, and they'll go back and play their penalty advantage.
And the All Blacks dangerous on the outside. Wasn't the ideal execution from the line-out. In fact, it was a bit of a shambles. However, they managed to get really good momentum going forward, which created this penalty. And then they were kind of playing heads-up rugby, and the footwork and the lateral acceleration of Damien McKenzie did a bit of a number on centre Lucio Cinti, and very nearly created something for Sevu Reece. Look at this intent, Taylor, from the All Blacks, turning down 3.
Absolutely, and it's perfect kicking conditions, might I add too. Look at this, Damien McKenzie, just that little goose step, totally caught the defender flat-footed And the All Blacks, I love the courage they're getting, and they're getting it from the crowd. It is absolutely roaring here for the All Blacks to score.
Taylor with the throw. Won by Xavier. Well, they got some good value out of the last line-out drive, but they lose their footing this time, and they'll concede a penalty. Argentina right over the top of that ball, and aren't they delighted about it?
And so they should be. They've survived. The All Blacks entering into 22, turned down a kickable 3. Very good line out previous to this one, with good momentum and a penalty off the back of it, and then nearly created something on the far right. However, this time,
can we change the ball, please?
Just changing the ball here. He's not happy with that one, Carreras. This time they got a splinter group away, did the All Blacks. About 4 or 5 players peeled off to the left, which where the ball wasn't. And Pablo Matera and co spotted it and got the turnover. So you can see, watch to the left how there's a group that goes away. That's at the forefront. It's here where TJ Perenara is that the action was.
6.
Good disruption. Look at the emotion from Matera.
Ruiz throws. All Blacks in there contesting. And that's a penalty. TJ Perenara taking the ball in the air.
Yeah. Listen. Yeah, I know it was an accident. He jumped at the last minute and you took him in the air. What I don't need you to do is pushing or running in. I'll speak to them as well, okay? Ethan, just leave it, please. You got the penalty? Okay. Mate, he jumped at the last minute and then got taken. Are you all right?
So the explanation there from Angus Gardner.
And again, very kickable for McKenzie or Geordie Barrett.
Taylor goes again, this time back to Derry they go.
Hold!
And much better organised this time, the All Blacks.
Okay, over now.
Argentina though holding up well. Here goes Taylor, change of direction. Intercept! Whistle gone though. Whistle's gone. A lot of these players haven't heard the whistle yet.
Yeah, no, stop.
2 separate games going on.
Yeah, they didn't hear the whistle. Okay. Yeah.
So what?
Yeah. Time off.
So
it's got an injury.
What
down
happened
here.
was the All Blacks off the maul with Cody Taylor.
Hey,
tried a little
also,
switch play.
A number of penalties now in a row. Okay, down here, like 14 offside, had a collapse at the maul, and then your guy took TJ in the air. So there's 3 on the bounce down here, okay? When you guys are under pressure down here. Can you just have a word to the guys? The discipline's got to be better, okay? Otherwise you might lose someone. Okay, thank you.
So the penalty was for offside. Argentina had come up too quickly. I'm not sure where they quite got 14, that, because I did hear Angus Gardner saying that they were able to come up, so maybe someone just jumped the gun. So the intercept from Carreras was irrelevant in the whole broader picture. Angus Gardner had already made his way to this spot for the penalty. Interesting what they think about doing now, the All Blacks.
You can see Adi Savia pointing to the post and having a think about it. Time is off at the moment, and the reason why is because Thomas Gasho dropped for the Pumas. He was receiving some attention to his ankle. And better make sure we're on for the shot clock, because we saw what happens when they don't kick it on time.
Right, 60 seconds from now.
14 at the maul, yeah.
Boy, a 6-1 penalty count.
That's why they went the blind side
against Argentina, and we've only been going 11 minutes.
Yeah, cut down the option, number 14.
So McKenzie for the first points in the game, and he duly lands the penalty goal, and it's 3-0 after 12 minutes.
Justin, that's interesting for me, because they were now on a warning, Argentina. So of all the times they decided to not go for the corner, I think that probably was the time.
Very valid point, absolutely. They had them under yellow card pressure. They had got them a warning from the referee, but then decided to relieve that pressure by taking the 3. However, they are now winning this test match.
Carreras with the restart. Again, it's going to be Talia, who is safe and secure. But Argentina, with their big, powerful forwards, drive the All Blacks back.
Okay, use it, please.
Perenara. Oh, charged. Took an age to get the kick away. And charged by Lucio Cinti.
What are your numbers? How many? Yep, 4 man, 4 man.
Played by Vai. Now the All Blacks running it out for a better angle through the skipper Adi Savia. Again, it was touched. So anticipation on the part of Argentina. They've got their hands to the last 2 kicks from TJ Perenara.
Number 2. 2 blue.
Cody Taylor to a short line out. Again, Darry. Perenara. McKenzie. Anticipated well by Santiago Carreras. Malia leading the charge after this high kick. Beautifully taken down by Beauden Barrett. And it's there for Perenara. Works it off to Vai. Now McKenzie away for Ethan de Groot. Still on their own side of halfway. Vai, McKenzie. Barrett was in there. Here's his brother, Geordie.
Backwards off blue.
Ball went back off Argentina. And been snapped up here by Mateo Carreras, the left winger. Bertrano feeds it across to Gasho. Bertrano again. Look good with the ball in hand. Here's Malia again. Very lively from fullback.
Knock on.
Now the ball's been lost. And Perenara finding McKenzie. Little jab in behind. Looking to recover it. Does so beautifully. Off it goes to Beauden Barrett. Now the chase is on. Here's Talia coming across. Taylor can't get it. Darry! Sam Darry on debut. Scores the opening try.
And what a try it is. Sensational breakout from the All Blacks. Perenara off the turnover with the presence of mind. Damien McKenzie, why not? Why not? And he got the bounce as well.
My live version there is that
they will check to see whether or not Cody Taylor did touch it and knock it forward, but let's look at it first. McKenzie finds the space, gets the bounce. The work of Beauden Barrett, he was isolated, but look at that, the cross kick.
Yeah, it's 60 now.
He had Cody Taylor, Sam Darry, and Talia charging down the middle, and it was Darry that pounced on it.
Wonderful that all the men with low numbers were chasing. And that is what Beauden Barrett brings to a team, isn't it? Look at the way that he was there to centre that kick. It was the work of Damien McKenzie too, and then look at that, just putting that centering kick in, everyone chasing, no one giving up, and Sam Darry, Johnny on the spot, gets there. Wonderful for his first test start.
"16 minutes in."
We'll just take time off
to
here, guys.
His first start, and Sam Darry.
That was so good from Beauden Barrett. The way that he kicked that on the point of the ball, just to make sure that it was going to get some rotations. And eventually it will sit up when you kick it like that. That's just skill set when you're on the move, on the run.
Carreras with the restart. This time lined up by Savia. Good charge, as expected. Perenara works it off for Blackadder. They've taken this back inside the 22.
Wait. Good.
Perenara hooks it back in field. Malia, the fullback, made a really good start in this game, and off he goes again. There for Bertranu. Little jab through by Moroney. Sits up for Bowden Barrett. Now McKenzie. He'll look to counter-attack. Awkward though for Taylor. Now Perenara waits, and another penalty. Boy, it's costly in the early stages.
Second man in.
I think that might have been a harsh one on Argentina. He was certainly isolated, Cody Taylor, and I thought that the arriving player who spotted the ball. But again, Argentina good in the air, threatening with the kick, but that little combo of McKenzie and Bowden Barrett out the back, so dangerous and lethal, and prepared to move it from that zone as well.
Second man in. Yeah, we'll wait. Yep. Okay.
Taylor throws again. One by Tubo by
Backwards off
Perenara.
blue.
Went for a bit of a skip. Couldn't link up though.
Yeah, he's the first man, no problem. And
Now he drags it out away from McKenzie. Anton Leonard Brown off on a searching run, straight up the middle he goes. Goes with the wide pass for Reese.
I've got that as a... Have you got that early pass?
Looks suspiciously forward, but referee said play on anyway.
No. Good.
Argentina though managed to regain the ball through hooker Ruiz. Now back it comes for Carreras, and he makes really good contact, bangs it into touch. But what a run from Anton Leonard Brown.
Oh, it certainly was. He got rid of the big lock, Molina. Look at that, just a shoulder on him, then accelerates through the big left to right pass, trying to find Sevu Reece. Good scramble defence from Argentina to contest.
Blue step. Okay.
Taylor goes again. Blackadder wins it. Perenara for McKenzie. Out into midfield. Savia.
Stay down 12.
Perenara moves it away for McKenzie. Nicely done though by Mateo Carreras. Now McKenzie from the safety of the 22.
Keep coming.
That's not out either.
Play on.
Charging up was Carreras. A little jab through by Geordie Barrett. There goes fullback Malia once again. Bertranu just on the All Black side of halfway. Matera.
6 advantage, not rolling.
Penalty here against Blackadder. Ethan Blackadder. And Argentina get a rare penalty as we tick over 20 minutes in the first half.
6 not rolling.
20 minutes into the half, and we haven't had a scrum yet.
What would you like to do,
That's
Pablo?
because it's been so accurate.
Yes.
Both teams, yes.
Yeah.
There've been a couple
everything
balls
okay?
around, but no knock-ons whatsoever. And just wanting to play on, wanting to play with every little bit of scrap of ball that they get.
Yeah, look, I know the one you're talking about. For me, it's a fair question. For me, he didn't change his line, okay? But it's a fair question, okay? Go for the line, guys.
Great communication skills, Angus Gardner, with the players. That's why he's one of the very best.
Blue, how many? 7.
Argentina with just their second throw to a line-out. Ignacio Ruiz.
Yep, okay.
With the throw. Stretching was Gonzalez. Ball came loose. Here comes Matera on the charge. 5 metres away. And this time the All Blacks win it.
Ball down, ball down.
And Dalton Papali'i over the ball. wins the penalty.
And the core strength that he displayed, because he wasn't stable. Initially he was. You saw the way that he showed the referee a nice clear picture, but then he got cleaned and he was basically trying to hold on with one arm but still had his hand on the ball. Really good show of strength. So he goes over, paints the picture, I've got two hands on it, then he gets cleaned, but he stays in the fight, doesn't get knocked over, doesn't lose his feet. He's got 3 or 4 Argentinians on him.
Line-out contest is good and over.
Barry wins another line-out. Perenara drops the pass off for Xavier.
And Hughes.
Perenara looks to his left and to his right, away for Reese. Beautiful offload to Ethan Blackadder, close to the touchline but not out, as the All Blacks keep it alive and go to halfway. Ball turned over, Argentina back in possession. And a chance out wide. Beautiful pass to Chocobaris. Now he gets his pass away, and Sinti, Lucio Sinti scores for Argentina.
What a response from Argentina. They stole the ball from the All Blacks. I love the work of Pablo Matera just drifting across. The All Blacks tried to cut it off because they were short of numbers. Anton Leonard-Brown had to step in, and Pablo Matera just bided his time. So here's the steal, rips it free, the big lock Molina. And from there, the ability for them to just sum it up when they needed to pounce. Drifts across, bang! Chocobaris hits the hole.
Good, yeah,
absolutely perfectly timed. Still work to do from Lucio Sinti, but he had too much power and speed. That is sensational.
The quick transition from defence to attack from this Argentinian team was impressive, and you're right, it was Matera holding up that line for Chocobaris, and the way he hit it with momentum and the support from his midfield partner was absolutely exceptional.
Carreras looking to convert, and it drifts away to the left. But Lucio Sinti scores Argentina's opening try in the championship. Chocobaris, his midfield partner, and he finished the job.
Left or right? Thank you.
McKenzie with the kickoff, taken down by Matera.
Okay, ball's outside.
Now Bertranu away for Garshall.
Okay, out 4. Back on side.
Bertranu looking for Sinti, the try scorer. Not a great kick. Nicely fielded by Geordie Barrett. Gave it away to his brother. That is a good kick.
No 50-22.
That is a very good kick.
Just missed.
Just
50-22, yeah.
Ball's still live.
You can see what he was trying to do.
Yes, play
Bowden
on.
Barrett, quick throw in
Play
from
on.
Argentina. They are here to play.
They are too.
Hold. All on.
McKenzie's waiting back for this. Now looking for a counter-attack. He's got it off to Geordie Barrett. 15 out from the 22, right in centre field. Severu somehow got himself involved in there.
No!
Licensed to roam. Perenara for Papali'i.
Lead at 6. Easy. I'll explain.
Matera.
Not supporting body weight.
Boy, this penalty count.
Elbows on the floor. Come on.
Very much
Gotta be
against
fully supporting the
Argentina
weight.
in the first 25 minutes of the game.
Yeah, very clear from Angus Gardner. The picture the referees want to see is you supporting your body weight, not using your elbows past the ball or before the ball to leverage yourself to then get your hands on it. You need to immediately get your hands on the ball without that support from the grass. Here's Matera.
I know, you just...
Yeah, and his hands are just past the ball. I tell you what, it's right at the very pinnacle of illegal. There's not much in it, and Filippo Contamponi agrees with me. That could have gone either way.
You can't fault the effort of the back three for this Los Pumas team with Matera, Kramer and Gonzalez. And I like that the All Blacks have gone for the penalty kick decision, because Argentina, they've got their tails up after scoring that try, so they just want to rein them back in.
McKenzie, one penalty goal in the bank already tonight, and up go the flags again. And the All Blacks lead by 13 points to 5. Carreras from halfway. Again, it's Talia. Oh, he's met by the big boys, had to offload it. Perenara away now for Geordie Barrett. And another penalty, this time against the All Blacks.
Yeah.
Well, that deep kick is working quite well.
Clearly on the ball with a lift.
We've seen them put pressure on TJ Perenara a couple of times. Talia is been a receiver every time, but he is getting players and ball at the same time. He's not being able to put on any footwork, creating momentum, and that time it was very scrambly and resulted in not a good ruck, and from there Argentina won the turnover.
Here's the penalty here. You can see just getting over great body position. It was the low tackle from the man who's down injured at the moment, Thomas Gachot. It's the second time he's come down, so there's some stoppage here. He scored 2 tries off the bench against France and earned his start for this game against the All Blacks, and they won't want to lose him.
Yes, he's a bit of a character, the loose head prop. Very emotional, but a very good prop indeed.
Okay, I think it's been good.
Good support in the crowd from the Puma supporters too.
Very few and far between here. It's a sea of black at the moment, and every so often you see a little shimmer of blue.
Boys, can I get some water, please?
Yes, it's a long way home. Now, what's the call here? Justin, what do you reckon?
I would have banked the 3 personally.
Artie, you good?
But Pablo Matera,
you good?
I think feels differently about that type of decision.
So the All Blacks defence of an attacking line-out now being asked some questions. Taken down. Matera chased across and taken by Papali'i. Now snapped up by Rubiello. They're going to try and muscle their way through here. Molina carries it on. Inside the 5-metre line they go.
Advantage.
And they've got a penalty advantage coming here too.
By advantage.
Here's Matera. Ball's lost though in a thumping tackle, but the advantage applies there, so back we go. Haven't seen a scrum yet.
Number 2.
They could pop it over from here.
Hands in front.
But this again changes the equation. It's such a bankable 3.
On the line.
They're not going to win by 3s, Pablo Matera has decided. I like this intent, I really do.
Pablo?
And there you go. I was meaning to take the 3.
Okay. Guys, there'll be shot clock on.
There was a resounding giggle from the crowd, I'll tell you that much. He pulled absolutely everyone here. And it's the right call, isn't it, Justin? They haven't had too many opportunities inside the All Blacks 22. Yes, they're good in the tight stuff. We saw that with their test series against France, but at the moment they just need to stay in this game, stay close, the 3 points is the smart decision.
Agreed, yeah. Again, I'll reinforce, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I do feel that they will need to do more and have more intent in this game than just knocking over threes, but you need to stay in touch to be able to want for more. So this is a good decision off pressure to just keeping the scoreboard ticking over.
Problems at all. Lands the penalty goal to the delight of the Argentinian support. 13 points to 8. Just under 10 minutes remaining until halftime. Back at halfway with McKenzie. A long restart. Matera, who has been very, very good so far in this game. Carried up by Marcos Crema. Now Bertranu looks behind. This will be Sinti with his powerful leg boot. One of the more experienced players in this Argentinian side. All Blacks go quickly. Tupou by Windsor. Now McKenzie. Barrett. Quick hands for Leonard Brown. Ball's there for Perenara. Sevu Reece pops it up by, at least it's Savia. Perenara works the blind side. No room there though. Bowden Barrett.
Leave it! Leave it now! Don't touch it! Well done, good listen.
Perenara for Taylor. McKenzie. Pops it across for Sam Darry, the All Black try scorer. Perenara again. Now Cody Taylor. Setting it up for Perenara. De Groot. Not making a lot of progress here. Fence holding up well. Black out up. Perenara once more. McKenzie. Almost into a gap. Here's Darry. Drops it off for Talia. McKenzie. Driven and a hard tackle by Gonzalez. Perenara. Finding it hard to make ground here, the All Blacks.
Advantage, wide offside.
They've got a penalty advantage coming their way, though. As De Groot makes some ground.
Leave it now. Got advantage for the offside.
Perenara for McKenzie. Now they spread it a little wider. Geordie Barrett. A big tackle on him, and they'll go back to the penalty. Well, they were banging their heads against the brick wall there.
It was really good defence. Obviously, at the finish of it, though, let down by a discipline error, which was a player offside. So again, it offers an opportunity for Damian McKenzie pretty much in the zone, just slightly further back from where he kicked the three earlier on.
We'll just keep the discipline up, okay, again. Shifrak got to adjust.
What was really evident in that defense from this Argentinian team was the amount of noise I could hear coming from them. They were talking to each other. They were so dogged in their defense. You can see Choco Barres, he just got a bit of a blood nose. A hard tackle at the hip of someone, but look, this defense has been very impressive from Argentina.
All Blacks go with a line out. One by Bailly. Got it over to Papali'i.
Down by Black. Down by Black.
And
Play
here
on.
goes Savia. Almost down to the 5-metre line. Bailly. Sevu Reece got it away for Darry. Reece again stretching in. Getting himself involved. Here's Cody Taylor. He'll have a crack. Popped it off to De Groot. All Blacks rising behind him.
No, no. Okay, stay back.
Perenara, now they spin it wide. McKenzie. Leonard Brown. And Anton Leonard Brown scores for the All Blacks.
Real intent from the All Blacks. They got stuck in off the line-out drive. Savia started it. as you would imagine he always would. Everybody else responded, and then when they needed to pull the trigger, they did. It was McKenzie and Anton Leonard-Brown. Bowden Barrett's got the width. You can see them setting up the block pay. The depth came from Bowden Barrett. He was running the short line, Anton Leonard-Brown, the pass from McKenzie, the goose step, and he hits the hole.
It was the deception from the All Blacks. As you mentioned, they had that pod waiting there. Argentina thought they were going to hit them. And then even all the backs, they were all running options. They were all options to get the ball. And Damian McKenzie made the right call with Leonard-Brown. He just pirouetted, and over the line he went.
Over goes the conversion, and the All Blacks lead by 20 points to 8.
Let's have a look at the picture Damian McKenzie sees. As we pause it now, you can see the defenders, and he's fixed 2 of them. Look at where their eyes are. They're in at the ball. Bowden Barrett with the depth. As we roll it on, you can see he's got the short to Geordie Barrett. He goes on the miss out to Anton Leonard-Brown, who maintained his line. Look at the smile on Bowden Barrett, because equally the way that they utilised it, Barrett was in space as well. He had 2 options, McKenzie, and he picked it right.
Anton Leonard-Brown, last start for the All Blacks was against Uruguay at the World Cup, but he's been round since 2016. Carreras, this time the All Blacks put a big man up, and it's Sam Darry, who's been really impressive in his first start. Perenara away for Taylor, he drops it off for Tupou Vaa'i. Now Tyrell Lomax.
Don't go in.
Oh, we're going to get a half without a scrum.
Good, thank you. All good.
We're only 3.5 minutes away.
Good contest, back
Ball
off
tack back, and it went back, and here's a chance. Malia. Oh, Jackie. Mateus Carreras. Well, the tap back worked in Argentina's favour, and they come up with their second try.
Good.
Oh, they certainly do. Sevu Reece was in the contest in the air. He went for the batted back technique. You can see there, he goes backwards. Nice from Santiago Carreras. And then into the hands, however, of Mateo Carreras. Check out the footwork. He really was on a hiding to nothing, Damian McKenzie, because Mateo Carreras got it at pace, but he still had to finish, and finish he did.
Oh, Carreras said during the week, everything we need to do against the All Blacks, fight, fight, fight. That is the word, fight for every little opportunity. The ball bounced, everyone's onside, nothing happens there. He picks up the ball and scores, and that acceleration off the mark from the 24-year-old, impressive.
Santiago Carreras, no relation, converts the try, and it's back to a 5-pointer. What a way to respond to the Leonard-Brown try. 90 seconds remaining. Matera for the Pumas. Bertrano works it away.
Out 5. Well done. No, inside.
Now the kick comes. Waiting back is McKenzie. Decides to have a crack himself this time, McKenzie. It'll be there for Perenara. Off to Bowden Barrett. Set up by Lomax. Savia drags the ball inside Argentinian territory.
Well done.
In the last minute of this half, McKenzie. Now they go deep. Bowden Barrett works it away to his brother Geordie. Oh, magnificent tackle by Kremer. Ball's there for Reece. Hands it away for Geordie Barrett. Leonard-Brown lost his footing. And this defence is outstanding. Now kick for McKenzie. Now Argentina, they'll look to counter-attack. No thought about kicking it. Santiago Carreras, now Bertrano. Works it away for Bejo.
Well done too.
Bertrano again. Kremer. Now the All Blacks having to defend. Bertranu.
Backwards for me.
Ball goes
Backwards play on.
back. There goes the siren. And they head towards the touchline. Up goes the flag from Nick Berry. And that will be it. Angus Gardner will sound the whistle for half-time. And it's been a lively opener to the Rugby Championship on this side of the Tasman. 2 tries apiece at half-time, and the All Blacks lead by 20 to 15. Sky Stadium in Wellington, 5-point lead for the All Blacks at half-time. Now let's go downstairs. Taylor Johnson with the assistant coaches. Firstly, Kenny Lynn from Argentina.
Kenny, what was the attacking philosophy for this game? Because you seem to just go for everything.
Yeah, there's a bit in that. We really big on the guys freeing them up. If they see space, go for it, and the other support players react around them. Been pretty happy. We've created some opportunities. Didn't quite finish in the first 15 minutes, but we got a couple against the run of play. So next level is going to be really managing our discipline, allowing ourselves to build pressure.
How do you address the discipline issues?
I had to tell the guys that leave it in English means what it means in Spanish. But other than that, we've spoken about it, managing our emotions. The guys they're up for it, they're ready to go, they're flying in, they're working hard for each other, and if they're unsure and it's a 50-50, they just really need to listen to the ref.
Good luck for the second half.
Thank you very much.
Jason, as a coaching group, what was your summation of that half?
I think we probably Eurus just cost us a couple of tries, a couple of real silly ones really. I think that our carry and clean could be a little bit more accurate. Other than that, just got to keep your foot on really.
What do you think is keeping Argentina in this game, because they're still right at your heels?
Pretty much like I said, you know, our errors, a couple of slapbacks, silly one from Severu there, like kick-off receipt, put a little bit of pressure on us there, but you know, we're pretty confident that we'll change gears in this half and respect the ball a little bit more, I think.
All the best.
No worries, cheers.
So there we are, Jason Ryan and Kenny Lynn with their summation of that first half.
Wait, a couple more. 10 seconds.
Scrumless first half, incidentally. Unbelievable. 40 minutes without a scrum.
Good. Okay, here we go. Time on.
Angus Gardner blows the whistle. Away we go. Second half. And up goes Gonzalez and pulls it down for the visitors. Now Bertranu. Big, powerful forward pack. Although very inexperienced in the tight 5. The kick from Carreras. Ball bouncing forward. Snapped up by Reese, away for Bowden Barrett. Fires it back in for Leonard Brown. Now Vai. Perenara works it away from McKenzie. Cross kick. Reese coming after it. Beautifully worked. Got his pass inside. Blackadder. Nice interchange. Reese again. Here's Darry in centre field. Just in Argentinian territory. Now McKenzie gets it away for Leonard Brown. Bowden Barrett manages to offload to Leonard Brown again. A lively start to the second half. Little pass from Lomax. And the All Blacks concede a penalty. Argentina over the ball and had rights to it.
Well, he's been very, very good over the ball, Pablo Matera. He got pinged just late in the second half, but that time he got his accuracy right. Wasn't a bad punch from Darry, he just got a little isolated because he did get over the advantage line, and Matera was there quick as a flash. Really energetic start to the second half once again. Cross kick from McKenzie, Sevu Reese, Blackadder, a little interchange, but Argentina won that battle, and they are now going deep into the All Blacks 22, very deep.
Oh, what a kick that is. What a kick from Santiago Carreras.
Just to add, there is absolutely no wind here as well, so that kick was all just the skill set of Carreras.
7. 7. 7.
Ruiz. They go short, and this is a really good drive for the line, and they score! Could be Molina. Let's have a look.
Okay, great, thanks, boys. Nice sharp work. Yep.
Franco Molina gets the try for Argentina, and the scores are level.
Oh, it's really well worked off the back of an outstanding kick from Santiago Carreras. It was to the jumper, Franco Molina. You can see there's the dummy jump, and he just powers his way through. Untouched, ball on the line. Oh, Argentina, that is so good, innovative,
Okay,
and the All Blacks are penalised because Argentina are more creative.
First test try in his fourth test. That was incredible for Molina. What a way to do it. It was just a deception of the Argentina team, and like Kenny Lynn said, they're up for it tonight.
Now, could go into the front here, into the lead, and they do. Argentina lead the All Blacks 3 minutes into the second half by 2.
Yep, you just can't button off. You've got to expect the unexpected, and the All Blacks didn't, and they got caught. Look at the emotion.
McKenzie with the kickoff. Try scorer Molina. Ball bounces down low.
Play on there.
And it's with Pablo Matira. Now Bertranu.
Stop.
Slipping as he kicks is Santiago Carreras. Now Bowden Barrett away from McKenzie. They'll look to create something from here. Off goes Talia. Always makes ground, Mark Talia, and does so again. It's there for Perinara. Now Gary, as the All Blacks look to hit back. Now away from McKenzie again. Blackadder makes some ground. Presents it to looking to get into the gap as Vai. Now Ethan de Groot.
Advantage.
Going to be a penalty advantage here. Here goes Talia. All Blacks struggling to get through this tight defence, but they have got themselves a penalty. Well, this will be an interesting decision.
Number 4 impacting the 9.
Given the way the game is right now.
What's the option? Shot. Okay, shot clock on.
They're just keeping an eye on Santiago Carreras here. You can see the trainers with him just making his way towards the post. He actually, when he slipped, Vai came through, and it was quite an untidy collision. He got hit in the lower leg. You can see Vai, and as he slips, he gets caught by the boot right on the knee.
Two penalty goals so far tonight for Damien McKenzie. Away it goes, and it is accurate. McKenzie penalty goal gives the All Blacks the lead back by 1.
A short couple of steps from Damien McKenzie, but that flew the dead ball line, and that was 45 metres. Just minimal, looks like amount of effort, but he gets great power.
Substitutions for Blue.
Substitutions for Argentina. The very, very experienced Thomas Lavanini comes on for his 87th
No
test.
scrums for you, sorry.
Coming on as well in the front row. There's Joel Sclavi, and you hear the referee apologise to the front rows for the Pumas, saying sorry that you didn't have a scrum.
Okay, sub's complete.
Unbelievable.
Time on.
Nearly 47 minutes gone, no scrums. Carreras gets us going again. Back goes Savia. All Blacks back in front in this game.
Step back, step back. Good.
Carried up by Vai. Perinara.
Just take a step here, Blue. Blue,
Looking
step
to make
back.
the relieving kick. And into touch it goes.
think it's worth mentioning as the substitutes start to unfold in the second half that Argentina have gone for a 6-forward, 2-back split.
How many
they do have players able to play multiple positions across that back line, which enables them to do that.
30 seconds.
May not be long before Will Jordan joins the fray. He's been warming up for some time. Long-awaited comeback as Argentina control this in the back of the maul with Ruiz.
Shot once. Good.
Now off to Chocobaris. 10-metre line, Bertranu. Bertranu again. Scrumless goes hard into Blackadder. No beg your pardons at all. Kick through by Malia. And, oh, beautifully judged. Juan Cruz Malia plays his rugby in Toulouse in France.
Boys, just come up.
Heck of a charge from Joel Sclavi.
Sorry, man, just one correction. Efrian Elias came on to the park instead of Thomas Lavanini. Quick change.
Just referring to your check.
We just need to have a look at the actions of 6 black and the big contact in the middle of the field.
Black, actions of 6 black.
That's correct.
Okay.
So this will be interesting. They're going to look at Ethan Blackadder. I think he came off second best.
Checking the actions of 6 black.
I'm going to get you a better camera angle for point of contact.
Yeah, look. He's high, Blackadder. His problem is he's not dipping, so what he needs to do now is dip. He didn't dip. Regardless of Sclavi dipping, Blackadder needs to make an intent to dip to get his shoulder in a better position. So he has made head-on-head contact.
I've got the head on the black player's shoulder from this camera angle, mate.
We're looking at the shoulder, mate, not the head.
Yeah, definitely shoulder on
Boys,
chin.
For me, the blue player is going into the black player. Yeah, and he takes him in the head. I'm not seeing anything there, guys. Like, he's receiving that player. Are you?
I think he could be Rugby's player because he hit their head. He didn't see clearly shoulder on that. I think
is there head contact, Brett?
There is definitely shoulder-to-head contact.
I think the defender could be like that. That's my opinion.
What's your view?
Angus Gardner's not convinced there's much of a problem here.
Well, boys, I don't think it's a high degree of danger. So, like, it would be a penalty only for me because... So, Brett, I just want to confirm, is there head contact there, mate?
I have confirmed there is definitely head contact.
Okay. On what?
It's shoulder to head.
So the black 6 shoulder on the head of the blue player.
That's correct.
But as he's coming in.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay.
Please,
so
just
is
a
it
penalty.
enough to meet the yellow card threshold for us? Pardon me? I'm happy with a penalty only too, okay? Mate, I'm just going to explain it. Look, for me, the black player is receiving the player and the ball carrier runs into that player's shoulder. So I'm seeing it as a low degree of danger, so I'm going back for a penalty only.
Okay, it's on the 15-metre line, 5 metres from the 10.
Yeah.
And that is why he is one of the best in the world.
Yeah, terrific.
I'm not seeing that player come
from Angus Gardner.
Yep.
Just being sensible, really.
Well, it's no different than the contact on Ardi Savia, where the defender and they clashed heads. That was just a penalty.
Yeah.
And this was again.
Yeah, I keep an eye. Yeah, I saw him jump across and then he came back out, so it was no effect.
A contact to the head region, yes, does warrant a penalty, but no further action. Really well done. So pleased to see that decision.
Shot. Okay. Shot clock on. Yeah, Pablo. I know the maul that you're talking about over there with number 6. I felt he jumped across and then came straight out, and I didn't think it impacted your maul, but I will keep an eye on it for you. Yeah.
Just look at
it's a fair question. Fair question.
Just terrific all round.
Oh, a brilliant communication, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think this is the first time Argentina have actually opted for taking a long-range penalty. The rest of the time they've been really backing themselves. Shows them how interested they are now with the score so close.
Dangerous team against the All Blacks when they get to 25. Both of the winning games, they scored 25 points. So if this goes over, well, Argentina are back in front.
And a big change happening here for the All Blacks. Will Jordan makes his test return after last playing at the Rugby World Cup final. He missed all of Super Rugby this year with a shoulder injury. Got through 50 minutes playing for Tasman in pre-season, scored a try, and now he is back.
On the wing.
McKenzie kicks off. The skipper waits. Natira. He's had a massive influence in this game. Trying to drive his way through was Lomax. Now Argentina playing around with the ball inside their own 22 as Bertranu. Off it goes to Sclavi. Now Bertranu. And the clearing kick. Really struggling in the background, Santiago Carreras. He grabbed his hamstring after kicking that. So Cody Taylor, 10 minutes into the second half. Savia wins it. Taylor away for Geordie Barrett, drops it off to Leonard Brown. Almost got his way through again. Perenara, inside pass for Blackadder. Perenara goes again. Slips it off to Savia. Now Perenara had a crack himself. Vai for Blackadder. Twice in the move. All Blacks now 10 metres away. Savia, hard to hold. Best period of play so far in the second half. Cody Taylor with the ball. As they line up. Papali'i. Argentina flying up in defence. Led by Kremer, now to Brooks. Slips it off to Blackadder. Playing under this penalty advantage. And Talia! Mark Talia.
Most certainly where he is at his most dangerous, Mark Talia. He has the ability to pick and go with footwork at that time as a first receiver. It's the first time we've really seen the All Blacks get some real momentum in their shape, made the advantage line quite regularly. Blackadder was prominent, Geordie Barrett was prominent, Ardie Savia got them real momentum. And look at this from TJ Perenara. He was looking for Ardie Savia, instead he just left it in space for Talia to run onto.
The carry clean was magnificent, and it allowed lightning quick ball at the back of the ruck. And Mark Talia, we often find him in and around the ruck. He likes to be in that space, and he just busted through.
McKenzie converts the try, scored by Mark Talia. And the All Blacks back in front in this to and fro game. Well, he's a try scorer. Just his 12th test match, 9 tries on the board. Carreras from halfway. Talia, the try scorer. Perenara. Referee's gone down in the heat. Ardie Savia makes a metre or two. Slightly better angle now for the clearing kick. And pumped into touch, but no ground really. Only to the 22.
It's just good, really pressure. Good, real good pressure from Argentina. Here's Angus Gardner, who wears one. Goes for a tumble, but they really making it difficult for the All Blacks to exit from that deep kick that continually goes down to Talia.
Yeah. Don't push him, don't push him.
Line out throw from Ruiz, won by Rubiolo. Kremer away for Carreras. Out into centre field where they've looked really good. Oh, what a tackle by Papali'i on Malia.
Got to roll out of the runway.
Penalty coming Argentina way though. Now the cross kick. Not quite kept in the field of play. So this is right out in centre field.
I think they'll back the 3 here for sure. I tell you, how did Dalton Papali'i get out there? Like, that's a centre that oh, that's a fullback. One proves Malea that he is slicing down that far across. Did he come from the line out? If he did, he is working hard to cover that sort of distance.
I know, but I get you. Just impact the next lead and they were coming around the corner.
Yes, that's some tackle by Dalton Papali'i.
And there was a jackler in place as well. Yeah.
They worked it well, Argentina. If Papali'i isn't there and he shifted defensively, went behind the back that was defending in that channel, because he went through the whole Malea, he cleaned up a bit of what could be a massive problem for the All Blacks, Dalton Papali'i, with his defence there. I know he gave away the penalty, but could have been worse.
Over goes the penalty. And there's 2 points in this game as we edge up towards three-quarter time. Boy, what a contest this is. And a new man on the field.
Yeah, change at halfback for the All Blacks. Cortez Ratema, he's recovered from his hip knock he sustained in Santiago and is ready to go out there firing. TJ Perenara, I think, has been good tonight too.
Once again, Matera. As Argentina control the ball, but inside their own 22.
Okay, hold in front, Blue. Good.
And Carreras. This won't go out. So Geordie Barrett away to his brother Bowden. All Blacks look to attack. McKenzie running hard. Snapped up by Ratama. Here's Talia at his best. Busting through a couple of early tackles.
Advantage in the runway.
Penalty
as well.
coming here as McKenzie slings it wide for Taylor. Cody Taylor makes a good run. Tried to get it away to Jordan. And they'll go back and play the penalty.
Close codes.
Well, he really has milked that like a 30-test veteran, Cortez Ratama. He just made it look awkward. Ratama was nowhere near the ball, and I thought the player was clear of the ruck, but he just stumbled his way over him to win the penalty. Very clever.
Shot clock on.
Well, both teams now recognising the value of kicking penalties.
Straight out of the Justin Marshall playbook, that one.
He made it look as problematic as he possibly could. And
both in the runway, impacting the 9.
he did a good job of it.
Cody Taylor sees the humour in it. You may not see much humour in the fact that we are still scrumless in this game. Do they keep records about these things, Justin?
Oh, they certainly do. And someone out there will already know.
You're a train spotter, you reckon?
Yes, absolutely. Fascinating.
Damien McKenzie. Oh, he's drifting left.
Time off.
And looking fairly sombre
Let's do the subs.
in that coaching box of the All Blacks.
We speak about a scrumless first half. Well, there's a change in the front row, and it will be a very long time since Ethan de Groot and Tyrell Lomax had played a game and not had a scrum. So Tuma Fussy and Newell
Are we good to go, boys?
replace those two on the field.
All that scrum practice wasted.
Whoa, play on.
Ball charged down.
Knock on.
And it's been knocked on by Argentina. Leonard Brown got it away in contact. Now here's Adi Savia.
Just a knock on.
Typically bullying run. Ratama for Taylor.
Okay, step.
Now Ratama again. Tuanga Fasi gets his first touch.
Over from the knock.
For McKenzie. Good solid charge by Newell.
Leave it, leave it! You two leave it!
Ratmer again, McKenzie. Short pass for Geordie Barrett. Ratmer again. New players bringing some energy into it, and the middle goes Beauden Barrett.
Knock on!
Knocked on, I think, by Ratmer. And they'll go back.
We are going to have a scrum.
Oh my goodness. By the time they get it set, it'll be three-quarters of the game before we had a scrum.
Let me explain. Yeah, I know you kicked it, and it looked like you kicked it, but you were never in control of the ball. So you can't knock on the ball without being in control of it and kick it. Okay? It's a knock on. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
That's nice. He's added some spark. Cortez Ratama, really good line from Beauden Barrett. Just couldn't quite hold on to it, Cortez Ratama. Look, I know we're a long way on, but talking about scrums, at the World Cup, the All Blacks did a genuine number on the Argentinian scrum. They had zero platform, struggled all day, couldn't get any territory, conceded penalty after penalty after penalty. The fact that there's been no scrums so far this evening, and I know it's different circumstances, different players, etc., but it's allowed them to function in a different way and get into the game without being under scrum pressure. Fascinating.
Break foots out.
And interestingly too, Justin, Argentina, their scrum was very strong against France. They even got 2 pushover tries from a scrum as well in the Test series. So we'll be interesting to see how they fare up here.
Lomax and De Groot are inconsolable on the sideline.
Bind! Set! Good. Still. Good.
Right, in it goes.
And ball out.
Cleared away, but under pressure here, Argentina. Scrum was a wee bit on the wobbly side.
And use it.
Carreras plays halfback, gets it off to Kremer. Marcos Kremer, a real veteran these days. Ball's falling loose. Savia.
Yep, stripped out. No issues.
McKenzie goes in, scoops it up. Off to Darry. Now Ratama, low, beautifully handled by McKenzie. Now Barrett away for wide. It goes for Papali'i. As the All Blacks go inside the 22. Now he gets it to ground. Ratama feeds it up to Bay. Ratama again, now McKenzie. Right in the centre of field here. Ball held up for Geordie Barrett. Ratama again for Newell. Takes the short route. Fletcher Newell. Ratama again. Now, Vai. Boy, this defence is really solid and coming up quickly too. That's a forward pass. All Blacks carry on though. Geordie Barrett snapped up. Will Jordan in there.
Leave it!
Ratama looking left and right. Goes to the left. Should open up here. Damien McKenzie. I reckon they need to check a forward pass.
And I reckon they need to check running in behind a front runner, Fletcher Newell.
Okay. Okay, so is it first the forward pass?
Yeah, that's correct.
So what you want?
Oh, it's way forward. You spotted it straight up in this boat. Watch the hands. So all we've got to keep an eye on here is the hands, and the hands are going forward, not backwards.
Yeah. Okay, mate. Okay.
I think the crowd agree with you too, Justin. There was a collective sigh of dismay
Clear forward
around
pass.
the stadium, seeing that on the big screen.
Yeah. Okay. No try. Forward pass. Yeah. No, you didn't. No. No, not on that one. Yeah. No penalty advantage. Yep. Yep. So we'll just come back for the forward pass. The shuffle from 10.
It's raining scrums now.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
Subs. Thanks, guys.
2 substitutions standing by as well for the All Blacks, and a big one as well. Rieko Ioane will play in his 72nd test, and just the 11th time he will come off the bench. Big changes as well for Argentina. The veteran, the most capped ever for Argentina, Augustin Klebeck, playing his 109th game, as well as another change in the front row. Michael Vivas, he comes on. And then Lavanini now onto the park, and they've used up one of their back reserves in Thomas Albornoz, so only one back reserve remaining for Argentina. And in fact, Rieko has stayed on the sideline. He just had a bit of a committee meeting with the referees, and he's frustrated, just been told to sit back down. I'll let you know what's happened there.
Well, he's 39 years of age now. Is Augustin Creevy, long-time captain of Argentina.
Yeah, so can you just keep your arm off him? Yeah, okay, reset, here we go. Yeah. Is it okay?
Isn't it amazing? He's only scored 5 tries in his 109 games, but 3 of them were against the All Blacks.
Well, he debuted back in 2005.
Okay.
One of the blokes pushing behind him, Elias, was 1 year old. 1 year old.
Fine! Set!
Free kick against the All Black scrum, going a bit early.
So new laws are in place. They can't take another scrum when there's a free kick awarded. You have to do something else, and I'd imagine that's a kick for territory.
Exactly what happens. Will Jordan says, "I'll grab this, thanks," and does so. Off it goes to Beauden Barrett. McKenzie puts it onto his left boot and thumps it across the touchline. 2-point game here with just over 15 minutes remaining, and now here come the reinforcements.
Yeah, Rieko Ioane has got his paper slip signed. He is onto the field. Wallace Atiti earning his 2nd cap as well onto the park, and Asafo Aumua goes on for Cody Taylor. And so Anton Leonard-Brown, I think, has really stood up in this game, had a couple of good breaks, scored a try, really taken advantage of the opportunity that Scott gave him.
Yeah. Time on.
Breathing to throw. Stretching up Gonzalez. He's been really good. So has Kremer. Now here comes Chocobaris. Looking good, spinning the ball wide. Difficult pass. Almost put his foot on the line. Did try scorer Mateo Carreras. Bertranu away for Creevy.
No. Okay, play it now, play it.
Bertranu. Thumped away downfield by Carreras. Beauden Barrett. Off to McKenzie.
Inside the 50.
Kicks early. And, oh, not quite. Didn't make it inside the 22, but very close.
Okay, ball still live here. Okay, how many Argentina? 5, okay. Straight in, please.
To go for the 50-22.
Straight in.
This is out by a metre.
Back.
Creevy throws. Again, it's Gonzalez.
Yeah, 6.
And the penalty against Ethan Blackadder.
6 black on
So the penalty count evening up a little. Argentina conceding 10 in the first half. And that's the story in the second half, 4-2.
Must have been on the way down. Yeah. 7. Okay, numbers for White. Number 8.
Another substitution for Argentina. As we mentioned beforehand, they've gone for that 6-2 split, so that's not the biggest halfback you've seen. That's Joaquin Oviedo. coming on
Outside the 50.
and replacing Juan Martin Gonzalez, who I think has been
Outside
very
the 50.
impressive. He's been in
Outside the
everything.
50.
His kick chase has been good.
Okay.
As a forward,
Time
he's
back
right
on.
up there with the backs, and evilly in the breakdown. Awesome work there too.
Oviedo, very impressive against the French. Creevy looking for his man. All Blacks though have stolen this. A turnover at line-out time, and then a loose pass. McKenzie goes back. Oh, another loose pass. And the All Blacks, error after error.
Wow. That actually could have been catastrophic. Rico Ioane's speed and getting back to a degree saved the day, because the second one really made it a problem. McKenzie, he was looking, you would have to think, for Bowden Barrett. It just slightly changed its direction at the time. But the result of all this is a scrum right underneath basically their post, just to the fraction to the left. And now massive defensive pressure to deal with.
Control our weight. Yeah.
Massive sense of
Guys,
confidence
take the
too
hits.
on this
Good
bench
hits.
here. The Argentinians, they were
Break
out
the
there
tail.
celebrating. 14 players in this match day 23 were in that team that won 25-18 in 2022 in Christchurch. That's a lot of players, and a lot of them will want to feel that just feeling again.
Let's go, twos. We'll start at the thing. Yeah.
Watch out for Jacqueline Oviedo off the back of the scrum here.
Fine.
He is powerful if he gets a good platform.
Set. Good.
Right, so in it goes. Good scrum. Oviedo goes. And he gets good support too. Gets almost to the line. Ball is there. And a drive at the line. I'm not sure, just short. Another crack at the line. All Blacks under real pressure
Hands
here.
on the line.
They get it wide. They have a go. They score!
Oh!
Argentina under the posts. And it could be the veteran.
Yeah. Just not on the black player. On your player, yes.
Wow.
On your player, absolutely.
Augustine Creevy. All of his experience. They went hard at the line. Did Argentina, and the All Blacks, well, they pay the ultimate price for their mistakes. Creevy goes over, and Argentina, they surge into the lead.
That man knows how to score against the All Blacks. I said it when he came on. Just his 6th try in 109 games, 4 of them against the All Blacks.
Diversion is made. And with just over 10 minutes remaining,
Hang on.
it's Argentina by 5.
No.
Kick off, no.
Sorry. Come back. Yeah, okay.
Went a bit too quickly.
White needs to be behind the 40. Sorry. Yep.
What confidence too, Justin, to go from the back of that scrum and trust it, considering they got demolished in that last scrum. They kept it in. Midfield scrums are hard to defend as a back, you would know, but they kept it in. That's confidence.
It is, indeed. Well said.
So McKenzie with the kickoff. Just reaching up and grabbing it was
Okay,
Elias.
let him go. Wait.
Bertrano
Inside.
gets it back for Carreras, and this time he makes sure that he kicks it into touch. Well, this is going to test the mettle of the All Blacks big time.
Substitution.
Another substitution for the All Blacks. Sam Derry, he deserves a standing ovation for me. He is being replaced by Josh Lord, who hasn't played much rugby. The 23-year-old has only played 7 Super Rugby games in 2 seasons. He's coming into this All Blacks test.
Oh, and a good opportunity's been wasted as well.
Watson.
Now, obviously, if Argentina don't compete here, it's not a problem, but they do. So under the new laws, again, this is a variation in the law. If you do not compete as the opposition and the throw's not straight, it's play on. However, not wholeheartedly, Argentina did throw a man up, which meant that the not straight results in a scrum to Argentina, and the All Blacks miss an opportunity.
So there it is. We have a bit of a break here as Joe Sclavi is intended to. Well, what a start to the Rugby Championship. These two teams will do it again next week at Eden Park.
One thing too that I think is really important that Kenny-Lynn mentioned is they need to start controlling their emotions too in this game. It's a big occasion if they get up, they're in the lead, but they need to control their emotions here and play smart.
Stay there, okay. Much better controlling the hit, okay? Good space, control the hit.
So their most ever points against the All Blacks. This is the 38th meeting of these two teams. Argentina with just the 2 wins so far.
Set. Good.
Both away from home. And this time it's a penalty.
Overextended. 18, overextended. I said control your weight.
These are those little
18,
micro battles within the match that you can ill afford to lose when you're behind on the scoreboard. So a not straight throw.
Okay. Can someone organise a new pair of boots for Pablo?
We've had everything in this game. Those scrums for 60 minutes.
Okay, we'll
Pablo Matera, the captain, needs new boots.
Take time off.
And we're going to have a spell while he gets a new set.
Needs a new pair of boots.
Well, I mentioned Angus Gardner was the referee when these two teams last met in the World Cup semi-final last year in Paris. He was also the referee when Argentina beat the All Blacks in Sydney for the first time ever back in 2020.
This is interesting, isn't it? Like, I don't know, here's Scott Roberts in the coaching box, and you can tell that Scott Henson alongside him, they will be feeling the tension in this test match. I was about to say, though, back in the day I used to carry an extra set of boots, but there was one set with studs and one set that were multi-soled. So I just wonder what Pablo Matera is going to do here if his boots are absolutely no good.
Well, as I said before, they'll do it again next week at Eden Park. And I would say the performance of Argentina tonight will drag a few extra thousand into Eden Park next week. And this is the second test match. And in Perth on this occasion between the Wallabies and the Springboks. We started on a high note earlier today.
Interestingly, Argentina were in a huddle that whole time, obviously discussing what they're going to do next. The All Blacks didn't spend a lot of time talking to each other in that. Very little words said, then they all started spreading out on defence. So don't know if they really utilised that stoppage to their advantage.
Minutes left in the test match. Creevy to throw for Argentina. Eventually. Matera wins it. Who else? Creevy. Away for Bertrano. Chakabaris in midfield. Bertrano. Charging on goes Kremer. Bertrano. Change of direction. Chakabaris again. Got through the tackle. Inside the 22. And the ball's been turned over here.
That was a good turnover.
The ball's been turned over and Salvia's got a hold of it.
It's a good turnover.
So now Ratama works it back. McKenzie. Tuangafasi. Here's Wallace Satiti. Thumped away downfield by Beauden Barrett. Albornez. That works to the All Blacks' advantage big time. And that was a timely turnover. Omua throws. Well done by Satiti. Jordy Barrett crashing it up in midfield. Ratama gets it off to Savia. Ball is there for Ratama. Works it off to McKenzie. Beauden Barrett. Back for Satiti. Argentina have rights to the ball.
Easy.
That's Creevy again. Whether it's clear that he did clearly release, we'll soon find out in the replay, but regardless of that, you know that when you bring the experience of Creevy, Lavanini, who have played so many test matches, into the mix, that they are going to come up with big moments, big plays, use all that nous, know when to pounce, and at that instance, Augustine Creevy did, and affected a very important turnover with the clock ticking.
Well, like their head coach Felipe said, he's brought in 6 players who were rested for that July test, and Creevy is one of them, Lavanini one of them. They've rested key players, and it's starting to really pay off for them.
Very buoyant in the coaching box, and why not? A bit over 5 minutes left.
Stop. Are you in or out? No, come in, please. Come in. I want you in. Are you half-back? No, you're in. Go. Let's go.
So, Creevy to throw. Won by Lavanini. And now the Pumas doing the right thing. Slowing the game down. Dragging the All Blacks in. This is magnificent. Now the ball is there. Snapped up by Vivas.
I wonder if they think drop goal at some stage. Take it beyond the 7.
No! It's a ruck. It's a ruck.
Now, Bertranu. Lavanini. Moving themselves out into a good position near centre field. And the All Blacks win the penalty. So they need to get it into the touch in a hurry, and they do that. And they've got to start again about the 10-metre line in All Black territory. 4 minutes left in the test match. Argentina looking for their 3rd ever win over the All Blacks.
Augustine, 2 metres.
Omua, important line-out throw. Oh, it's a shocker. Complete breakdown in the communications. Up goes Matera. Still running. Now Kremer is loose forward. Mate. Bertranu waits.
Advantage, slowing it down.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, penalty advantage.
Wow! You would have to think they will go drop goal now, and they will take the penalty.
Here's a drop goal anyway, and just under. Can give the Argentinian side an 8-point advantage. He slips over, but he gets the goal. Argentina lead by 8. McKenzie goes quickly. Beautifully done, though, by the Pumas. They control the ball.
Leave it.
And they have the clock on their side. 90 seconds as Vivas takes it up towards halfway. Now Bertranu. Up goes Creevy. What a contribution he's made. Bertranu again. Lavanini.
No. Stay on your feet.
Into the last minute of the game. This will be a famous win again.
Okay, no, back on side 17.
And the hoodoo of Sky Stadium will continue for the All Blacks. Just playing the clock now, and why not?
Side 17.
Lavanini virtually standing still. Nothing much the All Blacks can do here.
And in the broader scheme of things as well, no bonus point for the All Blacks.
No hands now!
They're outside of that 7 points.
Penalty. And that'll be the last act. game. And hugs all round. What a triumph for Lipovitan-D. A great player himself.
Number 20's got
with
to start
87
his feet.
test
Can't drive on the
matches.
ball within a metre.
But this might just
Number
about
20.
trump everything.
I can tell you, that man there, what an appropriate image.
And the ball goes into touch. And Argentina fully deserving a victory here over the All Blacks in Wellington by 38 points to 30.
Well, he's in tears. The Argentinian captain, Pablo Matera. An emotional player at the best of times, but what a performance from Argentina. Nobody in the stadium or watching on Sky Sport could argue that Argentina didn't deserve their hard-earned victory today. They poured their heart and soul into it, and through some errors and flustering the All Blacks forced them into mistakes that ultimately cost them the test match.
Well, the joy is unbridled, and so it should be. That is a fully deserved win. At one point they were down by 13 points to 5, but they've come all the way back. Right, let's go down to the field of play. And Joey Wheeler is standing by with Augustine Creevy.
Wow, Augustine Creevy. Please, can you sum that up for me? What a performance from your Pumas.
Yeah, it was amazing. I think we had a really good performance. We talked in the week to hit first, and I think we hit first, and we dominate the whole game. If for that, I think the result was for us.
You certainly hit first, and your impact in that second half was immense, especially at the breakdown. What did you notice on the sideline to make that sort of impact?
I saw a little bit isolated the players, and I could juggle the ball, and it was fantastic for me. Sometimes it's 50-50, you know. Today the luck was in my side.
The emotion is so evident what it means to this team. The third ever victory for the Pumas against the All Blacks. Can you just sum up what the celebrations one will look like, but why is it so important, especially down here in New Zealand?
Look, for me, personal, I'm 39. This is my first time here, and in my whole life to win New Zealand. For that, it's so important for me and for the whole team. We work a lot. It's tough sometimes, and now this game for us is fucking amazing. Now, thinking, calm down. I want to win next week. That's the most important. 2 games in a row. We never did it, and we go for that.
Mate, it's awesome. What a game to be a part of. Congratulations, thoroughly well deserved. Go and enjoy it with your teammates. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the whole people to come here. Bye-bye.
Yes, he's an absolute legend of Argentinian rugby. A former captain, 39 years of age, and what an impact he made. Let's hear from the skipper. He was an absolute hero today. Pablo Matera standing by with Taylor.
Pablo, I've got you here. Congratulations on the win. That must mean so much to you and the team coming off that French series. Where do you think you managed to get on top of that All Black side?
That's a tough question. I think we had a great week, a great preparation, and we had a plan, and we stick to our plan even when the score was not in our favor, and we just keep going, and yeah, we got the win.
You're one of the most animated players we see on the field. What are you telling your team throughout that game?
I'm not sure. I think I'm very annoying at the field, but I just keep pushing the boys and trying to give them energy, because I knew that we had a big chance today, and we have to take it. Yeah.
What do you think worked so well for the Pumas today?
I think we are a team that you can see that we are very connected. We love spending time together. We love getting to know each other, and I think that's where the energy of the team comes from.
I'll let you get back to your team because the celebrations are going hard. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Joey, let's go back to you now with Ardie Savea.
Yeah, really disappointed, Ardie Savea. Ardie, your initial thoughts of that test match, please?
Yeah, tough lover. Yeah, hugely disappointing, mate. we prep all week to come here and get the win, but it wasn't our night tonight. It was just full credit to Argentina. They stayed in with us, they put us under pressure, and we couldn't hold with them, and it's a big ups to them.
Tactically finding a way out of your own end, it looked like you struggled with that area of the game. Was that just through lack of pressure or just poor execution from the All Blacks?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of both. They suffocated us when we were trying to exit, and we couldn't really find the right answers, to get front foot ball. And that's something that we need to look really hard at ourselves. We're lucky, this next week. So tonight's tonight, and then tomorrow's a new day.
In terms of the attack, you created a lot, but just couldn't finish any of that off. What were the communications going on amongst the team to try and break down that Argentinian defence?
Yeah, we created opportunities for ourselves, but we weren't able to finish. And we've been talking all week about finishing things, and we probably weren't clinical enough. So, that's not All Black standard. And that's something that I'll take on the chin, the boys will take on the chin, and we'll look forward to next week.
Auckland next week, what do you think are going to be the big rocks for this team to get right ahead of what's going to be a massive test match?
Yeah, I think it's just the simple things done well, the basics of rugby, getting out of our exit zone, holding onto the ball, putting ourselves in the right areas of the field. I think we can be a lot better, but we'll feel the pain tonight, feel the hurt tonight, and hopefully bottle that up so it drives us next week.
All the best, Artie.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
So the honest thoughts there of All Black captain Ardie Savea. Well, Argentina have shown in the past they are a force in world rugby. They made the semi-finals of the World Cup. They probably trumped that tonight here in Wellington, and they've beaten the All Blacks in their first round match in the Rugby Championship by 38 points to 30.